Hey everyone, this is Taylor Lewis with the Pulmonary Performance Institute, and today what I want to talk about is how you can kind of improve bone health and bone mineral density through strength training. What research has shown and found that when you create mechanical stress, or when you put stress by stepping on the ground, if that load is above the stress that you're capable of doing, what happens is these bones start to recreate and form within the whole big structure of the bone. And how that happens is, if you think about Pac-Man, and you have Pac-Man going around eating things up. That's what we call our osteoclast, which is a cell that goes around and starts to eat things up. And behind it is this osteoblast that lays down good formation to create density within that bone. So with strength training, when you're lifting weights such as squatting, deadlifting, lunges, stuff that puts a lot of stress on the muscles, it's also putting stress on the bones. And what that can do, and what research has shown, is when you integrate strength training into your program at least 2 days a week, you can increase the density within the bone. And this is very important for people with pulmonary conditions, because research has also shown that the maturation of bone is a little bit decreased compared to healthy individuals. So how are we going to attack this? One cool thing about bone, like I said, it's superior to other muscles and stuff structures wise because it's so strong. Okay, it's the foundation, the skeletal structure at which your body moves around. So what we want to think about doing is we want to increase that mechanical stress. Like I said, when you're lifting and working out, you want to increase the intensity in a sense of what exercise that you're doing to help increase that targeting of increasing bone mineral density. So if you think about it, and once again, this is just a general standpoint. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. We have novice lifters to advanced lifters, so you have to take that into consideration. But recommendations that we have is, think about doing 1 to 2 exercises per muscle group. So for instance, if you're going to target the quads, squatting and leg extensions. If you're going to target the hamstrings, you can do leg curls and deadlifts, or single leg deadlifts. Stuff that targets specific regions of the body, like lower body or upper body. Trying to get at least 1 to 2 exercises in per region of the body. And once again, as you're a little bit more advanced, that's going to increase a little bit. And then you're thinking anywhere from 6 to 12 repetitions. So this is going to vary, once again, depending on how experienced you are. But when we're talking 6 to 12 repetitions, it's not necessarily, okay, I'm going to get under a squat bar, I'm going to do 6 repetitions, be like, I could have done a couple more, stuff like that. You really want to dial this up. We're trying to really increase this mechanical stress. So in order to do that, you're going to think anywhere from 60 to 90% of your 1 rep max. So a 1 rep max is, if I were to do a back squat at 100 pounds and I only could do it 1 time, I just couldn't do it a second time, that'd be my 1 rep max. So 100 pounds, if I took 60% of that, then that would be 60 pounds. Now, if I'm doing 60 pounds and I can get up 12 repetitions, you want to increase the weight. And you're thinking anywhere from, 2 to 10% increase. So it doesn't have to be a lot. Just slowly add a little bit more. And as the weight gets even heavier and you're at the 90%, you're not going to be able to add as much. So you have to vary and back off or increase accordingly to how you feel. So if you're getting 60%, you're starting at 60% and you can get 6 repetitions in, then you want to push to 8, 10. But if you get to 12 repetitions at 60%, that's when you kind of know you need to kind of dial up how much weight you're doing. With that being said, you want to do this at least 2 days a week. Research has shown that to increase bone mineral density, you need at least 2 days of strength training where the mechanical stress is above what your body can do, in a sense, so it can remodel, rebuild, and allow you to progress further.